Okay, hey everybody, and welcome to another Wednesday podcast. This is the podcast where me and my beautiful wife and co-host talk about the wins we've had in our week, and we also play games and we have fun, and we like to be positive and talk about positive things and just kind of what's going on in our life, so that we can encourage you. The reason we do this is because positivity is such a powerful tool for us, both mentally, physically, and most importantly, spiritually. So yeah, that's why every Wednesday morning, Heather and I usually, I have to say usually now since we've missed a couple every now and then, but this is the late night edition where we are at our house and we didn't actually record our podcast today because Heather didn't want to, but positivity spin, we're doing it tonight.
And we walked 2 miles today.
Yeah, we did walk a lot today. So that was fun. And we always enjoy walking because how our church campus sits is we are right next to the Clarksville Christian School. And so our parking lot is like a massive horseshoe. And so each time around is half a mile. So 2 times is a mile, obviously. And then 4 times, I think we did today, was 2 miles. We maybe even did more than that. But the actual step counter on my watch is like 8,000 steps. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
For you, it'd be like 12,000 steps because you walk a little shorter than I do. But yeah, let's go ahead and start with some wins there, Heather.
Okay. My favorite win.
Did you take your contacts out?
Yeah.
It looks like you're looking at me, but you can't. You're not seeing anything.
I can see you.
Oh, okay.
The same as I can with my contacts in.
That's funny.
I eventually just get, okay, so let me explain. Okay, well, first let me tell my wins, and then I'll explain my debacle with my eyeballs.
Okay.
So my favorite win of the week is the fruit basket latte iced at Miss Lucille's. It is a blueberry latte with vanilla syrup or something.
Yeah.
And then I added cold foam on top, and it was delish. And it's like my newest obsession.
Yeah.
And then I even, while I was at Aldi, saw blueberry coffee, and
yeah, we had it this morning. It was okay. I just drink black coffee, so I don't do anything special. So it was good. I had 1 cup of it, and then I go to my favorite coffee right now we have one of our Keurig machines went down at the church building. So we replaced one. We actually replaced 2. And so we have one in our office staff area, our little break room. And we have Members Mark. Is that Sam's or Costco brand?
Yeah, I don't know which one.
I think it's Sam's. So we have the Members Mark coffees, Cape Cups, and the breakfast blend one is delicious, and I've been crushing it, along with the McCafe decaf. So, but yeah, Miss Lucille's was really cool. So Sunday afternoon, yes. We had a lot to do Sunday. We had an Easter egg hunt, which was awesome. Bunch of families. It was cool to see. We had, I'm pretty sure, like 50 kids from 0 to
there was a lot.
Kindergarten. And then
it was chaos.
There was like 10 kids from 1st grade to 3rd grade. But it was a lot.
But we had every child left with a entirely overflowing basket, which was wild.
It was cool because we figured out, we put out 18 tables with 8 chairs at each table. You do the math. I have no idea. 180. No, that's not right. 80. Hold on. Plus 164. Nice. Good job, Matt. So we had 164 chairs, and I'm pretty sure every table was about full. So we guesstimated we probably had about 130 people. That's parents and kids. It was just parents and kids. So it was awesome to see just all the little kids. And we had a lot of families visiting with us, which was cool. So yeah, that was a super fun Sunday morning / whatever. But after that, we had a busy afternoon. I had meetings. Heather had practice with our girls. They do lads to leaders. And so lads to leaders and leaderettes, they don't really say that anymore.
No.
It used to be a big thing back in the day that it was lads to leaders and leaderettes. That way it's a little more all-inclusive for the girls. But so they had to practice. We have our big convention this week. And so, yeah, they enjoyed doing that. But I thought to myself, you know what? It'd probably be cool if me and Heather got a coffee before we dove into this afternoon. So we went and tried out Miss Lucille's. I've never had the coffee there. We've just had lunch there before. And what Miss Lucille's is, if you're not from Clarksville, it's this massive building. And part of this massive building is this, what do you even call it? Boutique / it's not flea market. All the stuff in there is really nice.
It's just different booths.
Yeah, it's a bunch of booths, but it's all really nice. It's like micro boutique type things.
Yeah.
But they have a really awesome cafe in there and a coffee shop. So we went to the coffee shop, and I was very surprised. I thought it was going to be a bootleg coffee shop, but it was actually legit. Heather got her little
fruit basket
latte.
It was amazing.
And I got the nitro cold brew, which was phenomenal. And I want to make my own nitro cold brew now. All it is it's put into a metal keg. Like you brew a bunch of coffee and you just pour it in there and then you pressurize it with something. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then so it's under pressure is why, I don't know. Maybe that's why it's so good.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it was delicious. Maybe nitrogen. That'd be the nitro part. I have no idea. But it was super delicious, and I chugged it really fast. I like the nitro cold brew better because it's iceless, and I feel like you get more coffee.
You don't have ice in it?
Mm-mm. It's cold. It's just
I
it's
didn't
just
realize
cold.
you didn't have ice.
No.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. So it was super delicious.
Anyway, back to my eyeballs.
Yeah.
So in December, I decided for the first time in my life, I was going to leave leave glasses behind and try contacts for the first time.
Yeah.
That poor doctor that I've been seeing. I think I went back.
One time.
No.
You only went back once. And then you had to go drop them off at another Walmart.
No, I went back
once.
Twice.
Just once?
No, twice.
I'm pretty sure it's once.
No, it was twice. And because I went by myself that one time. I didn't have you take me. And I kept asking. So what happened was my glasses prescription that I got a year ago was way jacked up. So what had happened was it was flipped. So where I ordered my glasses from, they flipped the prescription to where it was completely backwards. So I think one eye was getting like the other eye's prescription, and then I also have an astigmatism in one eye. And so it was just so hard to explain what had happened. Well, at that point in my life, it was too far away and I just didn't have time, and we had too much going on for me to go back and fix it. But I always knew, I was like, this hurts my face. Like my eyes can't handle whatever is going on. And I was like, well, maybe I just need to get used to it. Well, it turns out that my glasses prescription was like, outrageously too strong. And so now trying to get used to what I should be at is not okay with my mental process isn't registering like, oh, this is what your eyes are actually supposed to see. So the doctor I went to now, he said, okay, this is your prescription. Let me know if you have any issues. Well, I sure did. I was like, so are you supposed to not be able to see signs until you're like passing them? And he said, let's fix that. So he bumped me up a notch, maybe two. And so I said, okay, cool. And then the next time around, the contacts themselves were messing
I think
with my eyes.
it's also a thing, like, because they do all the little, like, is it 1 or is it 2? Is it 3 or is it 4? Is 5 better? Or what about 6?
Well,
and
the second time I went, I was more decisive.
Yeah. So, like, Heather can't even order when we, like, she gets anxiety when we drive up too quickly to, like,
But I think I know what I did now.
What?
I think I was trying to like cross my eyes
What
to
are
see
you
through the
doing?
little hole.
No.
So now when I'm driving, I feel like I have to like overly focus and
That's
like
not
cross
good.
my eyes to see. And I'm like, I cannot call that doctor again.
No, I don't even think your eye insurance will cover another exam.
I'm like, I can't call him again. And poor Georgia, while we're doing school, she sits next to me.
I mean, you need to
she's-
call somebody. You wasted that. We don't want to. No, we don't want to waste all of our money that we spent on stuff.
Okay, but the second time I went, it was to get different contacts.
Yeah.
I don't think it was for a complete, yes, it was. I did get a completely different prescription, but I think my eyes are still trying to adjust from what they used to be or something.
No.
Or I jacked
should
my
not
eyes up
take
so
that
bad to where they'll just never
Then go put
be
on
the
my
same.
glasses. My glasses are -3.
I don't think I'm that bad. But I just can't see.
You can try it.
But poor Georgia, when we're doing school and she's writing things and she's right next to me and I'm like, I can't see it, Georgia. And she like gets so
Well,
frustrated.
I hope you don't have like something bad else, but
I don't think so.
okay, so that is why you always make sure you don't lie at the
I didn't lie.
or not lie, but you try to always be as just relaxed as possible. But we'll see. Meanwhile, my eyes have been the same for the past however many years. So
How?
I don't know. I just don't go get my eyes checked. I just buy new contacts every now and then with the same prescription over and over. And then I wear my contacts extra long. I have like every 2 weeks, I'm supposed to change out my contacts, but I wear them for like 2 or 3 months. So yeah. But I think I'm actually going to go to an eye doctor again just to renew my prescription, just to see.
But then I also wonder if I just get the same prescription in a glasses form, would that make a difference?
I don't think so. I think you just have to call them and say, hey, can I get that prescription put into a glasses? Because the whole like concave thing and everything, I think is just for contacts. But maybe you can just say, here's my prescription for my contacts. Can you use this for glasses? And I'm sure they'd be like, yes. Maybe. Because every time I used to go to an eye doctor when I was younger, it was like, I didn't have to do anything special for glasses. It was just always special for contacts.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe. You can call and ask. Okay, we're going to play Bible verse or fortune cookie. Ready? You have to guess. And you have 10 questions, and we'll grade you at the end.
Okay.
Ready? Number 1, cheerful heart brings good healing, but a crushed spirit dries the bones.
Bible verse.
Okay. Bonus, do you know where it comes from?
Proverbs.
What?
I don't remember.
Proverbs 17:22. An unexpected event will soon bring you joy.
Fortune cookie.
Correct. So you're 2 for 2. Keep tally. Those who seek peace will find it and prosper.
Bible verse.
Incorrect. Fortune
What?
cookie. And I double checked that answer, by the way. I said, wait, this one sounds like a Bible verse. And ChatGPT said, no, it has biblical principles in it, but it is not exactly, it is not worded exactly like that in the Bible. Okay. So hold on. Wise choices today. No. He who guards his lips preserves his life.
Proverbs.
Yeah. Bible verse. Verse number 5. Wise choices today will lead to great rewards tomorrow.
Fortune cookie.
Correct. Number 6. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and suffer for it.
I want to say that's a proverb.
Yes. Proverbs 27:12. Number 7. Your kindness will soon return to you multiplied.
Fortune cookie.
Yes. Okay. Number 8. Even a fool is thought wise if he keeps silent.
Proverb.
Yes. Happiness is not something you seek. It finds you when you serve others.
Fortune cookie.
Correct. Cast your bread upon the waters, for you will find it after many days.
Fortune cookie.
False. Ecclesiastes 11:1.
Man.
So you missed 2.
2?
Yeah, you went 8 for 10.
Oh.
Missed 2. Sorry.
What was the other one I missed?
Number 3. Those who seek peace will find it and prosper. That was a good one. Okay, I have another question here in just a second, but we're going to help out a child real fast. And then we will get back to another fun game.
Do you need to press?
Okay, we
Record.
are, I think, good.
Did you pause that or no?
Yeah, we were not recording.
Okay.
I think it's working. Yeah, it's working. It's working, Heather. So, and I'll tell you after, but I just got a text message from somebody who's going to be in Nashville this weekend. And we'll be in Nashville this weekend. How exciting. I wonder where Fayette goes. You would think they would go up to Nashville.
I don't know.
Maybe we get to see our friends. That would be fun.
I need to ask her.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. I'm now thinking. Okay, so here's another one. What couple in the Bible would you like for us to be like?
Couple?
Yeah. Let me see. What is a better way to word that? I like that, but
well, we don't really, I don't feel like we really are told much about their lives other than like, it'll say like, he loved her the most or something out of all of his other wives.
Oh, no.
Like Elkanah, is it Elkanah? Elkanah?
Elkanah and,
Hannah.
Yeah.
Like, and then what's the other one?
Hannah had the evil chick, didn't she?
So there was Hannah and
That's funny.
Peninnah or something.
You're right.
And so it'd be like, but he loved Hannah the most.
Yeah.
And so he would give double offering for her. Most of them had multiple wives, so I don't really want to think about most of them.
Correct.
So I would say Priscilla and Aquila because they did ministry together.
That's what I was going to say. And that was actually the example used.
Really?
Was Aquila and Priscilla.
Well,
I say Aquila and Priscilla, not Priscilla and Aquila. So, just saying. But yeah, they are a good couple. That's like a really hard thing to think about. Like, name a good couple in the Bible. Like, I mean, Abraham and Sarah, they had some issues though, because he was like, she's actually my sister. And they were like,
multiple times.
what?
He lied
Is
about
he?
that multiple times.
Yeah. Which is weird. I'm trying to think of other, like, you had Esther and Ahasuerus. That was weird.
No, that doesn't
He was
count.
king of Persia, and it was weird. David and Bathsheba, that's not good.
No, because David was married to
Name,
Michal
I mean, just
before
name,
then.
like, Ahab and Jezebel. Not Jezebel. Yes, Jezebel.
Ew.
I'm naming couples. I'm not naming good couples. I'm just naming couples. Ananias and Sapphira. That
If
was
somebody
negative.
ever tells you that y'all have a love like Ahab and Jezebel, that is not a compliment, and you need to seriously seek
It
counseling.
is funny though, because there is, like, when you watch enough reels on Instagram and Facebook, I feel like there are a lot of Ahab and Jezebels. Like Jezebel, who, like, rules the roost, and poor Ahab is, or even like Herodias and Herod.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, think about that. I'm trying to, like, I know there's a lot more I'm missing.
You do. You hear the most about the bad ones.
I don't know of any just, like, awesome relationships that you find in the Bible.
Other than he gave more offering for her. And that's like it. And then
Aquila,
you've got
Priscilla.
Job and his wife, and she doesn't seem like
negative.
she's very awesome.
Then you have, who was it? Jacob with Leah and Rachel.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it? I didn't mess that up. Yeah. Isaac married Rebecca.
Yeah.
And there was, like, really nothing weird with that. It was then Jacob worked for Rachel, but was given Leah, and then had to work again for Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. There was some weird stuff. I mean, you really think there's not. What is Moses' wife's name? Zipporah? That's not right, is it?
No.
What is?
It's don't say it. Don't.
Moses.
No, don't.
I'm
Is
giving
it
you
Zipporah?
time.
It might be Zipporah. I would get Zipporah and Rizpah mixed up all the time.
I got it right. How about that? I got it right. Zipporah.
Zipporah.
They don't have a horrible relationship, do they?
No, she just ran back to her daddy because he wasn't
Yeah.
taking care of their family, and so
Yeah, don't do that,
he
people.
had to come and put things in order.
I mean, think about, like, even in the New Testament, there's not just a lot of dynamite couples talked about. Aquila and Priscilla are one of them.
Peter's got a wife, but we don't know much about her.
Yeah. I mean, he loved her enough to go stay at his mother-in-law's house
Yeah.
and have Jesus take care of her.
Yeah.
The Chosen does a lot more of showing that relationship. So,
Yeah.
interesting.
Any others?
There's not a whole...
I mean, there's like Mary and Joseph, but we still don't know much about them either.
Yeah. I mean, Joseph weathered the storm of the awkwardness.
He was a carpenter.
Yeah.
We know that.
That is cool, though. Let me see.
Oh, there was his Abigail and her awful husband. Is that who that is?
Abigail. I have no
Is
idea.
she the one that was married to and David's army came? Is that her?
No, I have no idea. If you get into the Old Testament, there's not going to be a lot in my brain.
And he was awful, and so she took it upon herself to... We know a lot about them. He was awful. They were all about to die because he wouldn't serve David and help his men. So she took it upon herself to send out all the bread and the sheep and everything else. And because of her, he spared their house and then came back for her. Remember?
Yeah.
And I think he died or was killed. I don't remember.
So like one of the little games they told you to say is play Marriage in the Margins. Take funny or inspiring couples stories from obscure Bible characters like Aquila and Priscilla.
Priscilla.
We pretty much well covered Aquila and Priscilla. But yeah, that's weird. There's not just a ton of. Now there's some short spurts of good in couples, but as far as like long spurts of good, I don't know a lot of long spurts of good. So if you know of a good couple in the Bible that we're missing, let us know. Put it in the Facebook group, and we will discuss it. Man, I'm messing up my words now. It's 8:30. Okay. 5 and 10. You ready?
Okay.
Let's do. Ready, set. 5 women in the Bible.
Sarah, Rachel, Rebecca, Mary.
Time.
Rizpah.
Okay. Now, let me see if I can ask you another question. This or that. Let's play this or that. Where was that game? Rapid fire, this or that. Would you rather have a morning devo or a nighttime devo?
Morning.
If you were camping, would you rather...
Glamp.
No. Would you rather read through the Proverbs or read through the Psalms?
Psalms.
Why?
They're more in depth.
Interesting. Would you rather...
There's more to pick out in a psalm.
Would you rather have a church potluck or a dinner date?
Dinner date.
Would you have it... Would you rather have coffee or tea during your quiet time?
Coffee. Bless
Sorry. Would you rather have iced coffee or hot coffee?
Is it at home or away?
I don't know. You pick. Pick your ideal spot to do morning quiet time, and what would you get to drink?
Hot coffee in my bed.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, where was more of those? That's so fun. This or that. Sanctified, would you rather?
What?
Oh, it's Holy Week.
Oh, yeah.
It's an interesting deal.
We're so
Out of it. Yeah. Would you rather walk 40 years in the desert or be swallowed by a great fish?
40 years in the desert.
Be only in the belly of the fish for 3 days and nights.
I'd still.
Interesting. You would rather walk around in the desert for 40 years? Mm-hmm. Wow. Would you rather eat manna for a month or fast like Daniel? I would rather fast like Daniel. Yeah, you got to eat vegetables and water. It's not a bad deal. There's some legit vegetables out there.
I could do that.
What's another would you rather? Let me see. Any other fun would you rathers? Hold on. Fun. You talk while I find this.
So we changed our anniversary trip to sooner. And we are going to spend 1 day at Disney in 40 days. So I have a new little countdown going. And I was able to book us a dinner at Ohana, which, if you don't know what Ohana is, it is a...
oh my, this is a fun one.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But it's like an all-you-can-eat kind of thing. Like they bring it, what do they call it? Family style meal.
Yeah.
So they bring out teriyaki noodles, chicken wings, edamame or something. But they just bring out all these different things at different, like every few minutes you get something different. And it's apparently one of the best places you can eat at in Disney, and we have yet to go there, and we were like, we're gonna go without the kids. So that has been like a goal of ours, and we're finally getting to go.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
So here's some fun. I'm really excited too, even if I know Animal Kingdom is getting like kind of a bad rap these days. Like
Why?
no one even just comes there.
Good. Let it. That way nobody will be there.
Yeah.
Especially now that Dino Land is closed. People are like, now there's really nothing there, so it's not worth going. So there's still Everest.
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro Safari.
Yeah, there's still everything there.
Like
besides It's a Bug's Life and what's the other thing? Something else.
There's the Cali River Rapids opens back up.
Oh, and Dinosaur. The Dinosaur is open.
Gone.
Dinosaur Ride is open.
I thought it closed.
But Dino Land is closed.
I thought the Dinosaur Ride already closed.
Oh, did it really?
I thought so.
Oh, maybe it did. Okay, so was that the one that was Indiana Jones was going to be? No, I heard, yes, but Big Thunder Mountain should be open back up this year. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Okay, so would you rather wash someone's feet like Jesus or have your feet washed by him?
Wash someone's feet like Jesus.
Okay. Would you rather be the donkey that carried Jesus or the rooster that crowed when Peter denied him?
The donkey.
Would you rather be there when the stone rolled away or when Jesus appeared to Thomas and said, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe"?
Thomas.
These are all Resurrection Week. Would you rather sit and listen to Jesus teach in the temple courts or walk beside him during the triumphal entry?
The first one?
So you'd rather sit and listen to him teach instead of walk with him in the triumphal entry of Jerusalem?
I mean, do you want to learn or do you want to just walk?
I
want to learn.
It'd be a pretty powerful moment. Would you rather, let me see. Would you rather witness the veil of the temple tearing in two or see Jesus ascend into heaven?
See Jesus ascend into heaven.
That'd be cool. Would you rather carry the cross for Jesus like Simon of Cyrene or help take his body down from the cross like Joseph of Arimathea?
Help carry the cross.
That's rough. Interesting. Those were fun. Would you rather wave a palm branch in the crowd on Palm Sunday or help prepare the upper room for the Last Supper?
Palm branch.
I would totally choose the Last Supper. I'd want to know about all the cups. Would you rather hear Jesus tell the parable of the prodigal son in person or witness him raise Lazarus from the dead? We have a picture of the prodigal son in our house.
Oh,
it's pretty cool.
Tough. Probably raise Lazarus from the dead.
I mean, that would be wildly intense, but I wonder how impactful it was when Jesus taught about the lost son. That'd be fun. Okay. Those are fun. Yeah. So this week is what the world calls Holy Week. It's Easter Sunday is coming. So yeah. And thankfully, we're a church that celebrates the resurrection of Christ every week. But this is going to be a fun week because more people will be coming to church than normal. And I'm excited about that. It is interesting, though. Not super upset by it, but just I wonder why we decide to do a convention on a certain week. I'm not going to get on my soapbox about it, but why would we have a convention on
the busiest visitor weekend of the year?
And why would we send a majority of our teens and parents away, or just kids, period, away? So I don't know. I struggle with that idea and why it has to happen on Easter weekend, because we're going to have a lot of people probably visiting with us this weekend and be like, there's like no kids at this church.
Of our people are gone.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to reiterate like multiple times when you're up there that I'm a keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
It is a great convention, and I love what all the kids have learned.
I love what it's about and what it does,
just
and the connection and the time we've spent.
I know why
teaching.
they do this time too, is because
you get Friday and Monday off.
You get Friday and Monday off for schools. So, I mean, like, we could save it, but they don't want to compete with summer camp. I understand. It's just...
Then why not do it Labor Day?
Or like spring break. Labor Day's in August.
Oh.
Now you're getting into other conventions. Memorial Day weekend, though. Wouldn't be bad. When's that? That's in...
September?
No, Memorial Day is in... we just had it.
I don't know.
Yes, we just had Memorial Day.
I'm a homeschool mom. We don't keep up with these holidays.
But yeah, that is something I've always wondered. But oh well, it's a good convention. But we will be back, obviously. But we will still have some of our crew down there still. I don't know how many of them actually stay though.
I think a lot.
I think the young parents are coming back.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, this has been a good episode, 36 minutes long. So we're going to go ahead and sign off for the night. So I hope you will go and encourage people, ask them fun questions like we asked you tonight, and be encouraging. Hey, Jesus rose from the grave, and he is still risen, so we are good. Yeah, that is something to be positive about this week and every week, and be encouraging to someone in your life today. All right, see you later.
Bye.